Hi everyone! Today we're going to learn how to make a whale with our DIY kit. That kit would comes with everything you needed to complete this project. If you'd like to purchase this kit, you can go to our website. But if you have all the materials and supplies, please join us. So with the pipe cleaners and the core wool, which is the white wool, you're going to start to wrap around the pipe cleaners until you got all that covered up. Okay, so after wrapping up with the core wool, we're going to start to poke around to felt all over. If you have a multi-tool, you can do it, but if you have just a single tool like mine, you can also continue poking around. Just make sure that you're poking in the same direction that it's going in and it's going out. And make sure you go all through the sides as well as the tail. And while you're doing this, take a moment and make sure that you're poking really well where the tail corner is, so you can make a nice end corner one. So after that, once you're satisfied and is a little bit harder to touch, you can start to wrap around with your blue fleece, and make sure to cover all sides. And again, you cover and you start to poke to make sure everything is attached to its place. Continue poking in, and you notice that when it starts to poke, some of the white will start to come through, but that's okay. We're just gonna address that later on. Keep poking in. Don't forget to poke in the corner of the tail and all its details. And after you got everything attached and everything looks nice and you have some nice white coming through, it means that it's very well attached. So then we're going to move to the next step. So to start with the eyes, I like to start with one side with the big blue turquoise color, and that's gonna make the detail of the eyes. And then we place it, and then we start to poke around again, make sure that everything else is still in place. And then we can move it on to the mouth. And for the mouth, it's the same color as the eyes, and you can just put a little bit of it and roll it on your hand, and the natural oils of your hand, it's gonna make it nice and a little coil in there, so it's easy for you to apply after that. We're gonna do the same thing with the white part of the eyes, and you can take your moment to mold a little more, and then you can move it on to the details of your whale, which is the little polka dots that it has underneath. And with that, you just take a very tiny bit and roll it on your hand, make a little bit ball, and you can intercalate with white and blue. So move to the next step. We're gonna do the fins, and for that it's pretty simple. You just have to fold in a triangle shape and poke a little bit in there and make sure that everything's connected and felted. We're gonna do this twice, so you have for the both sides. As you can see, it looks a little bit of like a triangular shape, a little bit of a Doritos shape, if you say so. Make sure that you poke all the sides, everything's nice and connected before you move ahead. And you notice that the part that's going to be connected is not very well felted, and that's done on purpose so you can connect it easily to the body, and that's what I'm doing right now. Make sure that you connect it in both sides as well as up and down, so your fin is very well connected. So then we can finish off with our little details in there. If you feel that your mouth is a little bit too thin, you can add a little more to make sure that's nice and well defined. That's what I'm doing here. And you have enough fiber to make this and still have some leftover. Now I'm going to the next side, which is the other eye detail, and I'm just again making the same way, making the white for the nice detail of the eyes as well. And for this side, we're gonna do the same. We're gonna start to add the details as well, using the three colors, using the blue, using the white, and you can use a little bit of the dark blue as well if you like, but usually it's just the blue and white. And you can sprinkle this. There is no really a placement. Usually I like to put around the tails and also on the top of the head, but it's up to you. You can put however you like. Just add, at least 8 or 10 so you can make a nice like little detail in there. And yeah, finalizing, just connecting the other fin, and make sure everything's well connected, everything's blended, and just doing the last final touches. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. We have way more on our website. Please make sure to check. Have a great day.